Next model, calculate the standard enthalpy of formation of CH3OH liquid. CH3OH liquid from the following data. That means this data is also given in question itself. See, this is the combustion of methanol. Then we get these products along with for that this much amount of heat is liberated. This is what combustion of graphite. Then this is formed. Then this much amount of heat will be liberated. This is what combustion of hydrogen, nothing but heat of formation of water. Then this much amount of heat will be liberated. These are the equations given in a question. What we have to find? We have to find standard enthalpy of formation of CH3OH liquid. Standard enthalpy of formation of CH3OH liquid. So what we have to do? We have to write these three equations again, and we have to write required equation also by using this data. See, these are the given equations. Let us assume equation 1, equation 2, equation 3. Now what is required equation? This is required equation. How can we say that? See, calculate standard enthalpy of formation of CH3OH liquid. That means 1 mole of CH3OH should be formed from carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. That is the meaning of that point. See, 1 mole of CH3OH should be formed from carbon graphite, hydrogen gas and oxygen gas. This is the required equation. For this reaction we have to find what? Delta H. So what is the trick I told you in the previous video? This is how to write that trick. We have to see the required equation. In required equation, 1 mole of graphite is there, that should be present in left side. In given equation, where is graphite? In second equation graphite is there. There also graphite is present in left side. There also 1 mole graphite is there. So no need to multiply equation 2 by any factor. No need to multiply equation 2 by any factor, because we want 1 mole graphite. Already 1 mole graphite is there. So put direct plus 2 equation 2. Next, in required equation, this is required equation. In the required equation, 2 moles of hydrogen are needed. 2 moles of hydrogen are needed. In the given equations, in which equation hydrogen is there? In third equation hydrogen is there. In that equation also hydrogen is present in left side. In required equation also hydrogen is present in left side. So no need to reverse the equation. But what we have to do? We want 2 moles of hydrogen in required equation. So this third equation should be multiplied by 2. This third equation should be multiplied by 2. That means equation 3 by 2. Next, in required equation, see, in required equation, 1 mole CH3OH is there, that should be present in right side. But in given equation, 1 mole CH3OH is there, but that is present in left side. So what we have to do? We have to reverse the equation. That means minus 1. If you reverse it, that is minus 1. This is what operation. If you do this operation, then automatically we get this equation by using these 3. Then that means what we have to do? We have to multiply this value by 2, and we just add that value directly, and minus 7 to 6 becomes plus 7 to 6, because we are reversing the equation. For that purpose we have put here minus 1. That means minus equation. That means we are reversing the equation. Then we get this value. This is the simple trick. If you follow this trick, then you can finish any question within 5 minutes. Suppose if you follow this model, writing all these things or adding, then it takes so much time. It needs nearly more than 10 minutes time. So better to follow this model, this operation type. Then you get some idea. Practice this equation, these questions, then definitely you get clear idea. Next, one more question, that is enthalpies of formation of CO gas, CO2 gas, N2O gas and N2O4 gas are this much values. That means that they are having these values. That means enthalpies of formation of these compounds are given. Next, what we have to do? Find what is given. Find delta HR means delta H for a given reaction. for this reaction. That means for this reaction we have to find delta H value. So this is the given equation. This is the given equation. We have to find delta H. How to find? Here also two ways. First way is what? We have to write the enthalpy of formation of CO. That means C plus half O2 gives rise to CO. Similarly, C plus O2 gives rise to CO2. N2 plus half O2 gives rise to N2O. N2 plus 2O2 gives rise to N2O. Then we write delta H values one by one. Then we get four equations. By using four equations we get this equation. That is the one way. I told you that is the very lengthy model. Here one more way is there to find this type of questions. That is, see, in reactant side N2O4 is there and CO is there. In product side N2O and CO2 are there. What is enthalpy change in delta H? Delta H equal to HP minus HR. That means enthalpy of products minus enthalpy of reactants. If you apply this condition, then this will be finished within 1 second. See, enthalpy of products means enthalpy of N2O plus 3 into enthalpy of CO2 minus of enthalpy of N2O4 plus 3 into enthalpy of CO. If you substitute these values in this equation, then we get required value. That's it. That is the way to calculate this type of models. This is very, very important. Please solve these type of questions twice or thrice, then you get clear idea. This is about numericals based on heat of formation, combustion, standard heat of formation. This is very simple model, very easy model, and very, very important model. Definitely you get one question regarding this model in competitive level also. In every year in competitive level we get one question regarding this type. In next video I will discuss the next topic. Thank you.